Chicago Fire head coach Frank Klopas on the club's 2-1 victory over Toronto FC. Frank, if you could start with your thoughts on the match.
Yeah, obviously it's a good feeling at this point, but I felt that we had a very good start to the game. I thought that the guys were started off really well. You know, we created some very good opportunities, and then sometimes it happens, mistakes happen, and then we gave up that goal. We lost a little bit of the momentum, but I thought we had a very strong second half. The guys played well. We pushed the game. I thought Sean, the first half, made a key save right towards the end, to keep us only down 1-0. And that was a huge save. And then I think we went out in the second half. The guys pushed. There was a belief in the team. We created chances. We scored two very nice goals. Just a great, great win against a good team.
Go ahead, Seth.
Marco's as confident of players you have. Are you pretty certain he was going to be able to shake that off?
Yeah, I mean, it's he's the guy that gives us so much going forward, and at that point, we talked at the half that we got to move forward and move on and just get focused in the second half. And our ability, I think, in the final third, even with Marco, just to be a little bit more focused, not so casual at times, and we needed to put guys that could give us a lot more in the final third, especially when we were 1-0 down, and things like that happen in the game. We just got to move on. Marco definitely doesn't shy, that doesn't lack confidence, and I thought that he rebounded really well from that, scored obviously a great goal, had some good opportunities, but really helped the team overall over the whole game.
Go ahead, Gamer.
Your two newest players played pretty well in combination today. Can you talk about Fernandez and McDonald and their performances?
Yeah, Alvaro, obviously he's just such a good player. You can see his ability to move and find space on the field. Technically, he's a very good player, very composed on the ball. And I think it gives us an opportunity now to have depth out wide, with him, Patrick, Marco, which I felt in the past we had him, it's unfortunate that he rolled his ankle, but he's just a very composed player, very good, very smart, the way he moves, his ability to make good decisions on the ball. And I thought he was very good. And obviously Mac, we talked about just from a fitness standpoint, that every game, you can get that from games, and he came in and good on the ball, making good runs. He was strong, very dangerous, and I thought he was. They gave us what we expected, but I know they can give a lot more. But overall, it was a great performance from the group.
Jack?
Any indication how serious the ankle might be?
I think he was having problems walking. I think when you're in the game, I think he tried to run through it to see if the pain would go away. It didn't. I know he was. You can see he was struggling. We'll have to see tomorrow. Maybe take a picture to see where it's at. I don't think it's anything serious. Sprained ankle. So, but with those things, I'm not a doctor, but I think it's as you sit and it gets colder and stuff like that. They probably feel worse. Now and then probably tomorrow. But we'll see. We'll have a better idea tomorrow.
Warren?
Can you talk about Austin Berry's game tonight? Not only the goal, but how he played defensively.
Yes, I mean, what can you say? I think the whole back line played well, but Austin, I think that he's so committed to defending, and I think at times, he wants to do everything on the field, which is it's a good thing, but it's just so competitive. I think he's gotten so much better with the ball. I think his defensive instincts are very good, and his ability now in set pieces, he's so dangerous. And great service there in the end by Pavel for him to score a great goal. It's fantastic. He just keeps improving with every game.
Go ahead.
Toronto played a very physical match today. What does it go in regards to the team's resiliency in regards to not falling for the physicality of the game?
Yeah, I think there's a belief within the group. This is our home and we need to push. We have a great fan base here, and we never give up till the end. And I think this is like the 5th game that I think we've come from behind to win. So, you saw it happen to us in San Jose, and you got to keep playing to the end. But there is a belief within the team. You have a lot of leadership out on the field to motivate and keep pushing the guys in the end. But you know, everybody's committed. Right now, it's crunch time in the end. We put ourselves in a good spot, and these games are must-win games for us at home, you know, and it would have been very difficult to drop points here at home against a much improved team. Paul Marin has done a great job with Toronto, and they're a very tough team. They're different than the first game we played them. They're very organized. Obviously, they have a lot of pace with a lot of the younger players. And now with Hasley and Johnson on top, they're a force. You know, they're guys that they're quality in front of the net. So it was a difficult match, especially falling behind. But I think there is a belief within the group never to give up, to believe, and stay focused and play till the end. And we know we have the players that we're going to create opportunities in the game. The key was now to play smart and not give up a second goal. And that's why I felt that Sean's save before the half was the key save of the game, because he kept us within a goal.
Last question. Seth?
Was the plan to extend Schroeder's minutes, or did you just feel like the game dictated?
Yeah, I mean, I felt 30 would have been, again, a couple games 30, you know, maybe another game pushing them and then have an opportunity, you know, but now it's good because there's competition on top, you know, with him, with Dom, you know, with Orr, you know, obviously 3 guys that play higher up the field as number 9s, and you know, you can do so much with training. I mean, obviously that helps, but now it's just a different feel when you're playing, and you know, there's defenders behind you that won't let you make it easy for you. So the games really takes you to another level. But I felt before the game that we felt 30 again, 35 if we had to. But obviously it felt good, you know, going 45. We needed a little bit something different in the game, you know, someone better to hold the ball. And I think they dropped off with Dom, and there wasn't really a lot of space to get behind. And that's why we made it. We were down 1-0, and we needed something else in the game.
Thanks, Frank. It's also important to note, guys, that the Fire are now 7-2-2 at Toyota Park and undefeated against Eastern Conference fellas.